All right, everybody, we're here at the 2017 ASA in Fort Benning, Georgia. I'm here with my on-air partner in crime, Darren Christianberry. What's going on, buddy?
This weather is phenomenal.
I'm telling you.
Fort Benning in March is good. Fort Benning in August is no good.
Right. Exactly. We are starting with the women's Open Pro. They were just talking about the story of Madison today.
Mm-hmm.
She actually drew her bow, set her sight, drew her bow, let down and reset her sight, which is a violation. And the ASA had to take a 0, still made the shoot off.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, and she was a little troubled by it, but I think she'll stay strong and shoot well here.
Absolutely. She actually 12'd that same arrow.
Yeah.
It was a 0, but
yeah.
She shot a 12.
So instead of being first, she's in 5th.
Exactly. So that's probably going to be a little bit of, obviously you can get really down by that, but I think that she's going to use it as motivation.
She shot a great shot. I don't know where it hit, but she executed really well right there.
Kaylee Johnston holding for a little bit long, which is not usual for her. All right, here we go. 8 for Renee Hornbuckle. Dawn headed to the big deer deep down there in the woods.
This is Cara.
Mule deer, 8. 8 for Cara Kelly on the mule deer.
Kaylee Johnston, a 10 here will move her into second place tie with Cara Kelly. At 12 will put her in a first place by herself. Did not call the upper 12 to my knowledge.
So 10. 10 for
Kelly.
Kaylee Johnston. For those of you not aware, you have to call the upper 12 here at the ASA if that's what you're going to shoot at.
Can't get it by accident.
Right. 10.
Sherry moves her to 404, still within 8 points of our leader. And for Madison Rakowski, Madison, a 10 for Madison.
10 for Madison.
Not much change in that round, except the leaders both dropped 2 points back to the field.
There we go. So that end actually made things a little tighter.
It did. It actually did. Keeping it in the 10 ring's key right here.
All right, here we go, Darren. This is arrow number 2 for the Women's Open Pro. Cara Kelly to full draw fast.
Yeah, she's ready. Third place, second place tightened up right there.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. This is Renee Hornbuckle's first shoot down. She was
winning leading.
Yeah, wire to wire.
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. All right, here we go. Sherry Mackey, 10.
For Sherry moves her to 414. Next for Kaylee Johnston.
Kaylee on the Bobcat there.
Did she call upper?
I didn't see her call upper. 10.
Just a 10.
10 for Kaylee. For Cara Kelly, currently 1 point behind our leader. A 10 for Cara, moves her to 421. And into a tie with Kaylee Johnston. And for
Kind of staying tight right in there.
It is.
8.
8.
That changed
there we
it
go.
up.
A little bit of movement there.
And for Madison Rakowski.
Now we got a tie for first, and Renee fell back into second/3rd.
Absolutely, absolutely. And a 10. So it looks like we got a three-way run there for the lead, with the other 2 girls a little bit farther behind. But we'll see how this goes.
They're going to have to hit some rings to make a run at it here.
All right, here we go. Third arrow, women's Women's Open Pro. Things getting a little bit tight there at the top of this.
There's plenty of time to make this very interesting.
Yes, there is.
Car is ready to go.
Yes, she's coming to full draw quick. She obviously is going to have the most experience in these high-pressure situations.
She's bearing down on
Yes,
it, too.
she
shoots
is.
a good shot. Now, I think she's checking everybody else out to see what's happening, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Kaylee made a good shot right there.
Yes, she did. All right, let's see what the boys have to say down there.
Okay.
Looks like a 5.
Sherry was going for it.
Yes, she was.
14 there, right, Sherry?
She was going for the 14. Good for her.
Okay. Next up, for Madison Rakowski,
Good-looking arrow.
first pro shoot down. For Madison, we have
10.
10 on the mule deer.
Moves her to 423.
For Renee Hornbuckle, currently 1 point behind.
Looks like she called upper on that Black Panther.
Yeah.
8.
A little bit hot.
Ren-
28 for Renee.
Renee's going to have to find that big ring.
Yes, she is.
Cara Kelly, also number 12.
Yeah, especially being at the top there, she can't be letting points get away from her.
Got to keep it in that 10.
Kaylee Johnson.
10 right there for Cara. Puts her at 431.
This one looks really good naked eye here for Kaylee.
We have a
It is a
12.
12.
First 12 of the.
First place now at 433.
Look at Kaylee Johnson coming back
Yeah.
right there.
428.
All right, here we go. Sth Arrow, Women's Open Pro. We're getting a little bit of movement here,
I
Darren.
like it. I like it. It's going to be good.
Absolutely. Cara Kelly is getting after it.
Yeah, she's holding so good. Looks like she's concentrating really hard on this shot.
Yeah, when we talked with her in her
Good shot.
when we talked with her at her in her interview today, she said she was going to get after it. She was going to get a little bit
She's
aggressive.
got her game face on, and I believe she put a good shot on that deer.
Right. Well, and I mean, if you look at the,
She's
if
all
you look
fired
at-
up, moving to the next
Yes,
target.
she
on her.
is. Yes, she is. If you look at the level of experience in these high pressure shoot downs, there's a lot of great female archers out there. But Cara's
Yeah.
been pretty dominant for
A long time.
a little while now. So absolutely.
Okay, got a couple arrows.
Ooh.
14 rings at her today.
All right, let's see what we got down here. This is Cara Kelly on the deer back there. 12. Good call, Darren.
Nice.
Moves her to 4.
Cara with a 12.
3. Next up for Renee Hornbuckle.
Here we go, Renee. Looks like a solid.
Got at least got 10 points.
She might have. Did she call
She
upper
called
12
upper,
on
I
that?
believe.
On the links, 10.
Oh,
10 for Renee, moves her to 438.
So it looks like Cara's made her move a little bit there.
I think so.
Madison Rakowski.
14 for Madison.
Shot, Maddie.
That's going to do a body good, as they say. That's going to move her right into the thick of things for the
437.
There we go.
That's how you make a move.
That's all right.
Also the 14.
Sherry Mackey with a 5.
14.
Puts her at 424.
424. Hats off to Sherry for going for it, too.
Right, absolutely. Looks like Kaylee's a little on that warthog, little bit low, it looks like, from here. 10.
10.
Kaylee Johnson moves her to 443.
443. There we go. So we got a tie for first right now. Let's see what this next arrow brings.
443.
All right, here we go. Sth Arrow, Women's Open Pro, ASA Fort Benning.
I'm going to predict that Maddie goes for the 14 on this Lynx.
Very, very possible.
That would really jump her into contention.
Maddie lets down.
Ooh.
All right, Maddie taking Maddie taking all of her time.
She's aiming.
Yes,
nice and
she
steady,
is.
Looking good.
She's aiming for a good long time. There you go. Maddie getting it done right there. Let's see what these scores come out at.
That's what happens when you're 18 years old and don't know any better.
Cara Kelly with a 10. 4:53 for Cara.
All right, let's see what happens next. Move on. Let's go look at Kaylee Johnston. A 10 for Kaylee.
Kaylee got
10
a 10
for Kaylee.
53. Still tied, but
Sherry put a good
Here we
look one
go.
here.
So we got a tie for first right now.
Sherry Mackey. A 14 for Sherry there.
There, 14 for Sherry.
Late, but it was a good shot for
438.
for her. That's Rutkowski looking for another 14 on the links. Bingo, 14. Moves her to 451.
Here we go.
Stay as close as she can going into that final arrow now. And for Renee,
Looking close at that one.
a
10.
448. So looking
448.
for now, the final arrow. Renee Hornbuckle.
All right, so we're here at Fort Benning for the ASA. This weekend's coverage brought to you by Kifaru International, American-made packs. We are entering the Sth Arrow, and why don't you explain to them kind of how this Sth Arrow works, Darren?
What they do is they shoot 5 arrows. Each shooter gets to shoot 1 arrow from each stake on the first 5, and then anybody that's within 10 points of the leader gets to shoot a 6th and final arrow for just to see what happens. Roll the dice and have one more chance at winning the tournament.
Let's see if this last arrow's at about 8 yards, huh?
Hopefully not for their sake. I do have an 8-yard pin now.
There you go. There you go. So what we're looking at here, folks, is we have Cara Kelly and Kaylee Johnston, 2 of our most experienced shoot-down participants in the
Yes.
Women's Pro, are tied going into this last arrow. So what happens if they tie again here? Do they go to bonus ring counts, or
No.
do they continue to shoot?
Not for first. I mean, anybody that's tied out of first place, the bonus rings will break it. But first place tie will never be broken with bonus rings. It's always score.
Absolutely, as it should be. They're shooting for the dollars.
And this is interesting because they've all shot this links, and what they actually did is look like they moved the stake up about 8 or 9 yards.
Right.
So if they can do some basic math, these girls are going to have a really good idea of how far this target is. So this will be really interesting.
Well, and I guarantee that's going to force somebody to go for a 14
They're
just
gonna have
because.
to.
Yes, absolutely.
They're going to have to.
On the links.
And Renee declines the umbrella. Here we go.
I'm guessing she'll go for it.
Well, she virtually has
She
to.
really
She's
needs to make
trailing
a
by
move
5
to-
right now.
To try to win, she needs to go for it.
She's got a little bit of a bobble there. There she calmed down. Things kind of mellowed out there a little bit. So
Just tall.
she
Maybe.
Okay.
looks like she went for the 14. Let's get down there and see what it looks like. 5. 5 for Renee. Great outing for her in her first shoot down. I
Really,
mean,
the
she
next-
went for it. She should be absolutely happy about her performance.
Next time her body will know what to expect,
That's
and
exactly
she'll
right.
adjust and she'll be just fine.
That's right. That's exactly right. Look at Cara Kelly right now. She's out there like
Red-faced,
yes,
game-faced.
yes, she is. All right, here comes Maddie. Look at Maddie fighting back from that 0
I
today.
know. Good for her.
Good for her, exactly. She's a nice young gal. There you go. That's how you do that.
Wow.
Maddie getting it done out there. Sth Arrow, 14. 3 14s in a row for Maddie.
That's how you do it.
Yes.
18,
right.
second ASA, first shoot down, and she looks like a seasoned veteran out there.
Absolutely. She's like, I'll show you what a 0 can do.
Wow.
With Madison.
So now these ladies got to shoot a 12 just to tie.
She just forced their hand.
Yes, she did. She just shot 3 14s in a row. And now the two women who have the most experience and who are tied for the lead, they have to shoot a 12 just to tie.
They have to go win it now. They
Yes.
can't just coast. They have to go win it.
That's right. So what do you think here? Do they go for a 14 to win it or a 12 to tie?
I think you roll the dice here. You go for it.
Well, Kaylee and Cara are certainly not going to be afraid.
Ooh, that looks pretty good.
Oh, looks like
She's looking for the 12.
Kaylee hits the 12.
So that puts her tied with Kaylee.
465.
Wow,
450.
that's
Oh, it is 465.
that's correct. So now we have a 2A tie.
If Cara takes a 14,
So,
she wins
there
the
we-
tournament outright.
There we go.
She shoots a 12. She ties Kaylee and Madison, who will continue shooting until we have a
So
clear
a
winner.
3-way tie. If she hits a 12, straight outright winner. If she hits a 14.
I think you have to go for the win here. You don't want to give anybody another opportunity to try to beat you.
Absolutely. Well, especially seeing what Madison's doing. I wouldn't want to keep shooting
No.
against Madison right now.
She's hot. She's confident.
3 14s in a row?
She's obviously pretty comfortable out there.
Yes.
I think Cara just rolls the dice here and tries to win it
Yep,
outright.
absolutely. No doubt about it. Totally agree with that. Cara asking for an umbrella.
You ready? We'll start your 1 minute now.
All right, here we go. Cara Kelly for the win, the tie, or if she hits a 10, then we continue shooting with Madison and Kaylee.
She went for the tie.
Went for the tie, and it looks like she might have went high. That looks like a center 10.
Can't tell. Maybe clip the top of it.
Hard to tell.
They're looking hard. I think it's right at the top, just in, just out.
10.
Cara Kelly moves her to 463 and into third place.
So Cara plays it safe.
All right, ladies.
Goes
Well,
for the tie.
Goes for the tie and ends up putting herself into third.
We have to break that score. Right now.
All right, here we go. We are on to a 7th arrow. Cara Kelly went for the tie on the 6th and final arrow. Shot a 10, put herself from a tie for first to third. Now, Maddie, who shot a 0, she didn't shoot a 0. She had to
No.
take a 0 today. Has fought her way back with 3 14s in a row. Now a 12 to force a 7th arrow against Kaylee. I don't think it gets any better than
No,
this, Darren.
she's earned a lot of respect from a lot of people just with her performance and, accepting the rule breakage that she had today when she
Yep.
let her bow down and then changed her sight. So she's really stepped her game up here and put on a good show.
Absolutely, absolutely. When I talked with her after her round today, she was pretty determined. I mean, she totally understood the rule. She understood what she did. Once it was mentioned to her, she was like, "Oh."
She almost had a fire in her eyes.
Yes,
I could
she-
tell she had kind of holding tears back when I talked to her too.
Yep.
But it fired her up. She's like, watch this.
That's right. Here we go. Maddie looking pretty steady out there right now.
Holding good, nice concentration.
That looks like that might. Let's wait and take a gander down there.
She's looking for a possible 12.
It's a great looking shot.
12 for
She's
Maddie.
got it.
12 for Maddie Rakowski, putting her at 477.
That's how you come from fifth
That's
and
how
give
you-
yourself a chance to win the tournament.
That is absolutely textbook how you do it. There's just no better way
No.
to do that.
No.
Nobody else dropped the ball.
If
Nobody else gave it to her.
If
She absolutely
wins,
went and took it.
If she wins, she definitely earned it. She's been on an emotional roller coaster too, so good for her.
Absolutely. Kaylee Johnson at full draw.
It looks like Maddie's going to take the win.
It's alive. It's an 8. She's just
She does. Good for Maddie. She shot great all weekend.
And your 2017 Women's Open Pro champion at the ASA Fort Benning is Maddie Rakowski. All right, I'm I'm here with Maddie Rakowski. She is your 2017 ASA Fort Benning champion. Holy moly, nobody gave that to you. You went right ahead and came out there and just took that with 3 14s in a row, the 12 to force the 7th arrow, and then a fantastic last arrow. How does this feel after the rule violation today, resulting in a 0 to come back and take it all?
It feels awesome. I mean, I had a rough afternoon just with everything that happened, and it feels great to come back and shoot like I know how to shoot and hit 14s and hit 12s and shoot good.
Well, I got to tell you, the shooting performance is one thing, but everybody here has been incredibly impressed by the way you handled yourself today, and then coming out here and doing what you did in the shoot-off is absolutely amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.